Hi. So I have an update. I last did a live video about a week ago. I came home to my own place today, so I'm back home after 3 weeks and a day post-op. So that's really fun and exciting. Spooky is very glad to be back home as well because now she doesn't have to deal with the dog. So that's kind of fun. She seems a little calmer and she is back to destroying my houseplants. So she's in her natural element. Hi, Sarah. I just wanted to give everybody a little update because I know that some people have really been following this. I just got home from my second fill after the first fill last week, and I didn't know this. It didn't kick in right away. I had some really intense pain on the left side. It felt like my incision was pulling apart. And I couldn't get back to the plastic surgeon's office because I was going to have, if I could have, I would have, and I would have had him take some of that out, but I couldn't make it back. So I just dealt with it, and anytime that my arm basically would leave my side, I would have this really intense pain. I did talk to them about that today. He's kind of whittled it down to being one of two things. It's either nerve pain, and if that's the case, he told me to call him if it shows up again, which I'm feeling it a little today. Not anything like it was last week, but I'm also a little terrified, so I haven't really done a whole lot. But yeah, so he said if it shows up again in the same intensity, everything, to call him. He's got something for that. And he said the other thing it could be is muscle spasms, and he recommended that I take muscle relaxers for that, which I do have some here. So I'll probably try that and see how that goes. But I wanted to talk about the great things about having a double mastectomy and reconstruction. And, oh, by the way, check out my shirt. There are no buttons or zippers. I put this on over my head 3 weeks and a day post-op, and I'm not even, I think I'm way ahead on the recovery game as far as like range of motion, things like that. So that's kind of fun. So yeah, I can wear normal shirts again. I drove my car around for the first time last night. Right turns are a little difficult because I have a manual transmission. But other than that, driving around was fun. My friend Jen Brown took me to my appointment today because I was so terrified that pain that I had last time was going to show up again. And it did show up again. It's here. Hi, Chelsea. Hi, April. So I am having that pain again. I'm trying to just be very careful with moving this left arm. And like I said, I'm going to try the muscle relaxer and see if that helps. If it doesn't, I'll call the plastic surgeon. But I wanted to hit on some of the highlights of having double mastectomy and reconstruction. And I think my favorite thing is going to be that I don't have to wear bras anymore ever again. And I'm really excited about that because you guys know how expensive that stuff is, right? I mean, I know you guys who are watching this right now, because everybody right now who's watching is female. You guys know how expensive those bras can get. And if you need a custom size or a specialty size, it's, tack on another 20, 30 bucks, and that isn't cheap. So other than sports bras at the gym, I'm not going to have to wear bras ever again. Oh, thanks, April. Okay, so I washed and dried my hair with a hair dryer and a hairbrush today for the first time since surgery. Like, I was able to do all of this myself. And bonus, put on a little bit of eye makeup for the first time since surgery too. I feel really good. Oh, and I did a facial, so if I look a little glowy, that's why. Anyway, I'm so glad to be back at home. Yeah, so no more bras ever again. They're not going to sag. So I'm going to have the best rack in the nursing home, guys. So if any of you ever go through testing and get risk assessment and decide to go through with this, just, think of all the good things. No more bras. They're not going to sag. They'll retain their shape. Oh, so I did a skin-sparing mastectomy. I did not do the nipple-sparing mastectomy just because people, I kind of touched on that before. The higher incident rate of reoccurrence of cancer in people who kept their nipples, and I just don't want to mess with that. So, but even if I had, they wouldn't react to any sort of stimulation after the surgery because they cut all those nerves. Exactly, Chelsea. No one will ever know when you're cold because nothing's going to happen. Ever. Thanks, Sarah. But yeah, so same thing, even though I did only skin sparing and not nipple sparing, no one's ever gonna know when I'm cold. I can probably, once the scars are healed, wear some relatively somewhat sheer-ish tops, and no one is ever gonna know because there's nothing there to see. So I'm really excited about that because I have like this one white t-shirt that, you know, I have to be really careful about, you know, making sure I got the flesh tone tank top underneath it, and not anymore. Nope, I can just do one layer, which is great because I get hot pretty easily. But yeah, so sorry, I keep pounding on my table. But I'm really excited about all the good things, all the positive things of having this done. And I wanted to focus on all of the positive aspects of getting this done and not the doom and gloom and the relief and the fear, which I'll, you know, talk about all that another time. But I'm up to 180 cc's now. So they're starting to look kind of like something. I don't know. But I don't think it's that bad. Like the stretching feeling, I actually kind of like it. And all of you guys are pole dancers, so you know that stretching can feel really good sometimes. And if you're not used to stretching, it can be scary, that stretch feeling. I'm not afraid of it. I think it's kind of a relief. It's stretching those muscles in a way that I haven't been able to stretch them since the surgery. So I actually really look forward to that. But yeah, I'm doing really good. I'm back at home. I can put shirts on over my head now. Check out this, yep, that's my right side is the good side. Like, it acts like nothing has happened over here. The left side is the side that is actually acting like, hey, you've had surgery, you need to chill out. So apparently them acting sisters, not twins. I guess that still applies. But yeah, so I'm pretty excited about all of that. And I'm excited to be in regular clothes and being able to brush my hair and put on makeup and things like that. So that's wonderful and fun. All right. Well, as always, I'm an open book. So if anybody has questions, feel free to ask. Let's see. And no, it doesn't hurt when they put the needles in to do the expansion. That just feels like a little poke, and not even a sharp poke. Like somebody just walks up and kind of pokes you. That's what that feels like. But yeah, so got some information back from the plastic surgeon, and I'm doing really great. Everything's great. And I was assured that when I go to Mexico, these things will not blow up due to pressure changes on an airplane. So that made me happy. But yeah, anyway, I hope everybody has a good night. Everybody has a great end to their week. Tomorrow's Friday. Yay. So yeah, I'll catch up with all of you guys probably next week after my next fill. Bye, everybody. How often do I do how often do I do the fills? I go in every Thursday. And today was the best I was feeling since the last fill. So then, of course, they filled them again. So now I'm like kind of starting over on that. But yeah, every week. And every week they do 60 cc's. But it isn't set in stone that they have to do 60 cc's. They can do less than that, but they won't do more than that because they don't want to overstretch and pull the muscles because that would not feel good. So I do that every single Thursday now. Oh, and hopefully I can voice coach a stretch class at the gym soon. That would be wonderful. I would really like it if I could do that. Great question, April. I'm glad you asked. If anybody else has any questions, feel free to hit me up at any time. You can message me, post on my wall. If you have my number, which is not a whole lot of people, but if you do, send me a text, catch me at the gym. However, just send out a bat signal or something. All right. I'll see you guys later. Enjoy your afternoons and your evenings.